Hello, everyone. Welcome to the latest edition of the Coach's Corner. It's a special broadcast for you as we are joined by the head men's and women's track and field and cross-country coach here at Concord University. Mike Cox has so kindly joined us from Tampa, Florida, just a few hours ago on Thursday morning. The men's cross-country team touched down in Tampa, Florida. Coach, first off, I've got to ask you, how's the weather down there?
The weather's beautiful, man. It's about 80 degrees. Humidity's not too bad. I think in the morning, Saturday morning, 8:30, it should be in the 60s, low 60s. So that should be really perfect for us. It's not supposed to rain or anything, so that's a positive.
Coach, I know it's not the first time for you flying personally, but any first-time flyers out of the 7 guys that went with you this morning?
Yeah, we had 4 guys that hadn't flown before. I know Tyler Coxon hadn't flown. Justin Snyder hadn't flown. Jason Weitzel hadn't flown, and it might have been Chris Taylor maybe that hadn't flown. But they handled it well, and we got here in one piece, thank the Lord. And we just ran on the course. It's a very slippery rock-esque course. You think Florida, you think flat, but it's far from that. Which I'm very excited about that. I think this plays right into our hands. I'm super excited.
Let's talk about how you guys got to cross-country nationals and why you guys are in Tampa. 2 weeks ago, November 5th, you guys become the first West Virginia Conference or Mountain East Conference school to qualify for a cross-country national championship race. The Concord men edging out Bloomsburg for the 4th spot in the region by a score of 156 to 164. Coach, let's go back to that race, talk about your guys' performance. You had a lot of gutty performances. A lot of people maybe ran in a place that they weren't predicted to finish. They finished really high. You had 3 guys that earned all-region. Going into that meet, you'd only had 3 guys in program history get all-region. So for you to get 3 all-region guys in that meet was pretty big. But just overall as a team, a really gutty effort for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that was our goal. And again, we've worked extremely hard. You guys, worked together so well, and we definitely had our work cut out for us. And everybody had to have a huge day. And everybody had a huge day, and everybody got it done. And it was enough to make this happen. Again, we're all we're here now, and it's like, man, this is really real. You're out here with all the the NCAA signs, and all the other teams are out here. Again, we're happy that we made it here, unbelievably happy, but I still feel like we can do something while we're here. We're up against the best teams in the country here, and again, our goal is the top 25. I know that's even a big goal, but especially on a course like this, like I said, it's not a racetrack out here, so I think that's definitely plays in our favor.
Coach, let's talk about your only senior on the team, Brandon Lee. He was your 5th runner at Slippery Rock. He was 66th, and like I said, everyone played a part, but if it would have been for your 5th runner, Brandon Lee, you guys may not be in St. Leo, Florida right now enjoying this atmosphere of the national meet coming up on Saturday. But let's talk about Brandon's leadership for you guys this year as he's been through a lot of the wars in his previous 3 years here at Concord.
Yeah, definitely. He's talked to the guys. Let them know. He's been here 4 years. He was the only one that won the few that ever raced at Slippery Rock ever before. And I know he felt the pressure. He had some injuries earlier in the season, and he was feeling the heat. And so he didn't want to be the one to not help us win conference, or not be the one to help us go to nationals. So he got healthy, and I know he felt the heat, but we talked about it. And just told him he just had to do what he could do, and if he could look himself in the mirror when he got done the race, and there's nothing else that we could possibly do. But he's been a great leader to those guys, and has really just had an unbelievable season, and definitely been an intricate part at making this happen to where we're at today. So it's I'm super proud of him.
Coach, let's talk about what this means for Concord and also for Southern West Virginia. You have 5 guys on your team that are within about 90 minutes of the Athens campus here, and you have 5 guys in total that are West Virginia guys. Let's just talk about how these guys have been able to represent Southern West Virginia, represent Concord University, represent the Mountain East Conference.
Yeah, well, it just goes to show you what hard work and consistency can do. Having these local guys here that weren't superstars. I mean, some of them were superstars in high school, but some of them weren't. But again, they've made the commitment. They work extremely hard. They communicate well with me. It's definitely big for our community. It's definitely big for our university. Definitely big for our conference. It should definitely help in recruiting. I definitely hope so. Other athletes that look and see what we're doing, and hopefully they want to come and be a part of the great thing that we have going. Obviously, we have four of the top five back next year, and we want to make this the tradition. We've made it here once, so now we know we can do it. It's never ever going to be easy because it's never easy. But that's been my goal ever since I started coaching. Cross country was to bring a whole team to nationals, and again, that's a reality this year. But we want it to be a reality for the years to come as well.
Coach, talk to me for a second here. You guys have kind of had a time to digest this whole national, this whole regional race, and now the national berth. And let's talk about what's kind of been the mentality, what's kind of been the mood of the team since that regional meet at Slippery Rock leading into now nationals where you guys are at in St. Leo.
Well, obviously they were super excited. I mean, I think we ran a little bit harder on the Monday back, than we should have. But everything else has been right in line. Like, I really feel like these guys haven't, peaked it all the way out. I don't feel like we're hanging on by fumes. I think we're eager for this opportunity. That's what I've been preaching to them. Yeah, we've made it here, but let's not just, make it here and, not give everything we've got. But I know they're gonna give me everything they've got. But I feel like that, there's still more in the tank there. Like I said, I don't feel like we're hanging on by fumes right now.
Last question for you here, Coach Cox. We're talking with Coach Cox from Tampa, Florida, or St. Leo, Florida, just around the Tampa area as Concord University cross-country team gets ready for the Division II National Championship meet on Saturday at 8:30 a.m. But, Coach, let's talk about what's the expectations for your team heading into Saturday. I know you said there's 32 teams. You want to finish in the top 25, and the top 40 are All-Americans. Has there been any kind of talk of maybe, one of these guys getting an All-American, status after Saturday's meet, or, what have the guys talked about that they want to accomplish on Saturday?
Well, that's definitely the goal, to get, a guy or two in that top 40. They know it's going to be a very difficult feat to do, but it's not out of the question. I mean, again, a lot of people come here and, they've made it here and then they bomb. But again, I don't feel like we're in that, that's going to happen to us, So, again, we don't have the target on our back. We didn't have it last week, but we had it on our back a lot this year. But the guys have just found a way to get it done every meet. So, this one's no different. So, hopefully we can find that way to come out of here, happy. I mean, regardless of what happens, I'm super proud of these guys, and no matter what happens, this is just an unbelievable experience. Again, something that we can build on. But again, we're all hoping for a positive outcome this weekend.